Hey everyone, I want to remind you that waylays and melees are a bunch of adults using adult language talking about adult content, so viewer discretion is advised. Thank you.
Last time on Waylays and Melees.
And he points, you see this rider pointing to all of you and raising up 4 fingers, 2 fingers, and you see them going back and forth in some sort of quiet negotiation. There's an exchanging of a coin purse, and then you see the rider like pointing at him vigorously and getting like real close and imposing on this guy. And it's the first time that you've seen this man with a cigar look like he's scared to get punched in the face.
I'm really worried that the
northeast.
sun's going away.
Yeah, it is. It has gone away before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not excited for it to do
Right.
it again.
It seems like it might be doing that again. And how many of these suns do they have? Are there a limited amount? No one knows. Look, it's not as hot as it was earlier.
It's getting cold.
It is getting colder.
I'm not okay.
Yeah. Someone needs to turn it back on.
Am I okay?
Are you okay? I think so. In my heart, I would like to believe so. So, who knows?
When is that coming back?
12 hours? Give or take.
Why is it gone for that long? Why does it go anywhere?
Go to the other side.
Of what?
I'll start freaking out because of the predator.
I'm trying to flap. Maybe my feet do the flapping.
Nobody bought us.
Screaming, howling.
Are you sad that you didn't get buffed?
Gagged and except him, and he's like a child.
Yeah.
Which
I'm actually getting come up with the hood.
can we talk about the fact that they sold a child and said that they got him from the war? And people bought it.
I just put my hands on
He bought it.
Hey, don't put me in this. I'm here with you guys. I don't know what's happening.
I'm 7.
I'm 7. They're both children.
Waylays and Melees now!
From broken homes to the great wide, unsettled souls roaming through this life. So we all try to do what's right, but it's a long, long road to ride until you cross to the other side. Peace, find your soul wrapped in warm in love, 'cause we all try to do what's right, but it's a long, long road to ride. Oh, it's a long, long road to ride. And we'll cut back to the road as you're heading toward the border. Leading. How fast are you going?
Going at a hurried pace.
At a hurried pace. Okay.
Of course.
Yeah.
About this fast.
About this fast. For the podcast, look at me. Look at me, podcast. This is what I'm doing. I just want people to look at me.
What'd you name the horse?
I didn't.
What the horse name you? What'd you say?
Jeez.
Still got my hair dry.
It's
Way
glorious.
to bring us out of this world, Elliot.
Like I said earlier,
It's wet.
Yeah.
said his hair looked nice. Said his hair looked nice. Said wait till it dries. Just noticed it's dry now.
And it's late.
Your hair looks nice.
Huh?
So
You're ruining the immersion.
It's hot.
No one in D&D has nice hair, and so now it's ruined
Mhm.
for me. I can't play this game.
You can't do it.
I can't do it.
You look ready to leave your mom's basement.
We need to get a powder wig for Elliot's character now. That's my goal in the game.
I'm just loving the fact that Nick in between us actually makes Elliot look about my size.
I'll set my chair all the way down.
I was a slouch. I broke both my vertebrae, just the two. I don't have any more than that.
Only 2
I lost 2 vertebrae.
in the war.
All right.
My drugs.
Last week.
So you're going at a pretty hurried pace. You didn't name your horse, so it stops existing.
Oh.
It stops what?
Existing.
His name is Martin.
Martin.
You happy?
You named
Martin McSore.
No, it's just Martin.
I was trying for Scorsese, but I can't think of a horse pun for Scorsese.
Horse Nazy?
Did you just add horse and then an S in the middle?
Yeah, sure.
Horse
Fuck it.
Gazy? Oh, Horse Gazy? Horse Nazy.
Yeah.
No, it's just Martin.
It's just
William H.
Martin.
Gacy? What?
Martin H. Gate. Alright, so
William Horse Casey.
there you go.
How did Martin turn into that?
That's what we want to know. Why'd you do that to
You
us?
tell us. This
Yeah.
is your story.
You were the one describing it. How'd you let it get
6
so out of
years.
hand?
Those were the ideas in your head.
Sorry.
Sorry. It's Martin. I can see the end of the track. It's Martin. He has a name.
My name was Martin the whole time.
The whole time. Okay, so.
Coral. No, that's his name.
And he's not even a very good one.
Carl's still there, huh?
I guess.
Saw him get up a while ago.
I'm not sure why.
So,
Not bad.
He made a beep beep noise.
Usually does. It's weird.
It's like, are you just backing up?
see here, boom, boom. Rayne, this is CQ. This is directly from above. We have received word from your team. They will return post-haste, and we have been updated on your progress. Continue to keep us updated with your progress via bird.
Thanks, Cortez.
You may respond to this.
What the hell?
In pursuit of the target. We'll report back in a few days. What bird?
There are
That one.
there are kankus that we put in catapults.
The only way they can fly.
Staple messages on them. It's
Hold
just
still.
it's a series of catapults. So- and then they just put it in a bag, put that into the second catapult, and shoot it until they get. Yeah. That's the way it goes.
Alright.
So now you're gonna have to use her to get the message back that you got him.
Okay.
So
Species is so abused.
I believe. Oh shit. What?
You don't know.
I don't either. I'm not even here.
Okay.
We're all in this together. So,
Thanks, Cortana.
Chief.
That'd be so cool.
it just pops up. See what you're doing. What if like it happened in your hand,
Roll saying it.
but you were like mid situation, and they're like, "Hey, stop that!" We're like, "Whoa!"
You're not here to help.
Tony was always there to help.
Whoa.
Other things.
She helped him through a lot of awkward times while he was trying to find himself.
Awkward play years.
Lonely time in space wasn't that lonely.
Yeah. All right. So you're good with just riding hard, riding fast, riding deep.
Pretty sure I'm there by now.
Martin goes like
You
super
may be.
fast. Martin's like super fast.
Because I don't think they traveled by horse, or he traveled by horse.
They did. They were in caravan.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Not that fast. Not like double time. But
It's been a couple days.
yeah.
Almost there.
You made it.
You are. You are making good time. But we will catch back up unless there's something specific you want to do.
I haven't passed through any other towns or anything.
No, you are nearing.
Border.
You're not too far off from the border.
Okay. Good.
Cut back to evening time after a long day of combatives training. You've got to handle wooden swords
That was fun.
Sticks.
and and sticks and hook pole arms, shields. Some would say whips, nets. You know,
I don't go anywhere near the whips or anybody
Whips.
building them.
whips
The whips.
The whips.
and the nets. I can't even do an H with the nets. Nets. Anyway,
Hair nets, is that what you're saying?
nets.
Thanks, Squidward.
Now it's back to the communal room, where it seems a lot more chill than this morning that had a more hurried pace to it, where people were eating their food and getting out to training. Now it's more like people are taking the time to take a quick bath, which is basically a major like tub of water that is now by and large man soup. Because of just how many people have used it. But it's there if people want to utilize. She's like drinking some and splashing it on her feathers. Birds are gross. It's like as soon as she gets up in there and starts playing around in there and stuff, everyone else just leaves. Yeah.
Is there a bucket? Like off to the side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? This is D&D. There could be tons of things.
I'm gonna get a bucket,
Is that a new bath?
prestidigitation the bucket of water, and then use that to clean myself.
Fair.
No man soup.
Going all out.
I stay as far away from that mess as possible.
Splashing
It's splattering.
everywhere.
People who didn't want showers are now getting showers.
Yes.
It's glorious.
Beautiful.
Gross.
Poop in the water.
Give me.
Now you ruined the bath.
We all knew this was
That's
coming.
what we do back at my village.
This is why we can't have nice things.
If you can't poop in the water, why have water?
No shininess, no water. What are we gonna get?
That's flavor.
Gross. You want to say
Don't
gross?
really poop in water. I might have, but
It changes color. There's when you pee in the water, there's a blue coloring that happens.
They don't have that technology.
They don't have that technology.
it's already brown.
They have wizards, but they don't have chemicals to change.
It's not like robots.
It's already
They're
brown.
walking around in the world.
Oh. Gross.
Never mind.
Alright. So, give me a perception check from anyone who cares to see.
12.
7.
You're busy.
14.
21.
The bird's hyper busy. Like, she's got shit to do in the water.
Having a good time.
The rest of you see Emili as she's kind of hovering over the entrance of the communal room, kind of having her fidgeting with her hands by her chest and like looking about. And then as soon as you all kind of catch her eye, she then like looks toward the hallway towards the dwellings, and then she looks back at you, and then she slowly walks back into the hallway.
I'm gonna follow
Okay,
that
yeah.
shit.
Follow her. See what you want.
What was the thing from RoboCop that like this big fucking guard thing and was like
Dreadnought?
getting
The advanced version, that's all it was. I didn't know if they really had a name. It was like T something or
yeah.
with numbers.
God
T-1000.
No.
I was gonna imagine R9731 like just stands up and just starts annihilating. The joke's over because I
Wasting
can't
us.
remember the fucking name. So let's move on before I cry.
K89.
I'm just gonna use the rest of my
Is that a
clean water to
tax
finally
form?
splash over it.
It's a calculator.
I want to turn into a W-2. I want to annihilate these motherfuckers with the IRS. The full power.
1080.
Yes. Stop flexing so hard.
Is that a...
It's a tax form.
ED 209.
Huh?
ED 209. That's what it's called.
Ed 209.
Yeah,
I think you have one of those.
I do.
All right. So who else following her? Rocks follow you. All right.
I'm the only one that's not. I'm a bad.
Give me another perception roll.
Okay. Let's see if I know. 17.
I've grown up with
Your friends are leaving, or
What?
at least your other
My,
gaggle
my
murder.
gaggle.
They're not your murder because they're not your family folk. Yeah, gander.
My gander.
Your gander's leaving.
Well, I'm
gaggle.
Yeah,
gonna dry off. Fluff up a little bit.
it's just all poofed up and like waddling. Like when your feathers are down, you're walking normally, but when they're poofed up, it's a waddle.
Yeah.
You're a penguin thing.
Yep.
Awesome.
I'll throw the rest of the clean water that I had left in the bucket just back on her.
What?
You're messing with her oil.
I know.
Oils.
What are you guys doing?
Her oils are essential to her.
My soft down is wet again.
Let's go.
So,
We have someone to follow.
Where are we going, guys?
she leads towards your dwelling, your room. She stands in the doorway waiting for you. Do any of you have protection?
I mean, cure wounds.
That does so much damage. What was it? 8 damage, right? It's like I do 8 damage to myself. Cure wounds. All right. And she says, yes. So I tried to talk to the other ones, but no one was really open to what we had to say. But if you wouldn't mind, can we talk in your dwelling?
Yeah, sure.
She'll head in there.
The ledge.
And she's whispers with hushed tones. And as you go in there, you notice that there are other house slaves in there as well.
How'd you guys get in here? This isn't yours.
There's an elderly halfling woman.
That's just really difficult.
These latches are almost as if you could just unhinge them and push doors.
It's amazing.
Yeah. It's almost as if they were equivalent to a doorknob.
My only weakness.
Dude, playing like a Batman Arkham Knights, I think it was, where like you go through and you do all this badass shit, but then every door is just locked, like you can't get through a door. And like I had the like funnest time just fucking shitting on it as I was playing, like, oh, I could kill all these guys, but I can't get through a goddamn door. Like trying to get if I could only get through this door, I could just get to the bad guys. That's it. That's the end of that story.
What's the robot in Borderlands? Claptrap.
Oh yeah.
Claptrap.
What? Stairs? No!
My only weakness.
I really hope that was like Alan Tudyk who did his voice.
No.
I don't think it was, but
Nope.
it's my hope in my life.
Wall sphincters. Shoot for the wall sphincters.
Alright. So there is Emili. Then there is an elderly halfling woman, and a gruff middle-aged dragonborn with a lot of neck scars, as if there were they're lined scars, as if there was some sort of collar or chain along him. Yep, that's that with that. And as you guys enter, the elderly woman halfling woman. She kind of hops off of one of your beds, and your bed in particular, Surtos, and she goes, "Hey, I'm Tibbs."
Is this a birthday party?
That's the only thing you have experience with, and you have had way too few of those to actually know what they are.
And she like
Not?
is standing right next to you, and she's like eye level with you, and she's. Did we come at a bad time?
No, sorry. He's just really inexperienced. So,
Well, that's okay. Don't
you're
you?
trying to talk to people about what?
Well, listen, it's gonna get hard here pretty soon, and a lot of us here are we're getting traded out of the house. We're getting traded to what we suspect is a worse house there. Okay, and it's just gonna be awful. Listen, she's halfling, so we all know that's Canadian.
Yeah.
So we got a Canadian and a French Canadian.
Kind of, yeah. Look, the elves are whatever French I feel like at the time. It'll get cartoony for sure.
God.
I am elf. You are prepared to die.
I will hit you with my baguette.
This is my whip.
God damn it.
All right. He won't do it.
Sorry, French viewers.
I'm not.
They're not going to be
They
watching
won't
us.
listen to us.
They're not any nicer to me. Okay. Specifically.
Yeah.
So, she goes, yeah. So we are. God damn it! I mixed them. We're getting traded out, I think, and if the rumors are right, we're kind of all going to be split up and put into worse houses. And that's not the best. Here's not the best, but at least we're accustomed to this, and we don't have to do hard labor there much. So it's more like cleaning the ludus and caring after you fool. But
Did you just say cleaning the ludus?
yeah,
What is the ludus?
it's the estate here.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that was...
It's a sex thing.
it was either going to be that or the latrines, but only the latrines that...
Why can't it be all three?
I like her. She's funny.
What?
She makes me giggle.
He's like, I like poop jokes about sex. I does the sex to things sometimes.
He's about that age.
Yeah, he's about that age. Carl?
Online is gone for
I
you.
was having a discussion with the kids the other day that I started about
Oh god.
That I started.
Why did you start it?
what if burps are farts and farts are burps.
What? No.
I burped up my butt.
They talk about poop and farts and all the time, so I had to.
You did chime in. You're like,
You guys want to go do stupid?
hello, fellow
while.
youths.
When you burped, it sounded like a fart. When you farted, it sounded like a burp.
Dude, see, if it sounded like it, that's hilarious. But if you just switched them, then they're just switched. Because it's just air escaping.
Would it taste like a fart?
Oh.
Some people smell like they farted out their mouth.
They're called ass
Yeah. You're like, damn, dude, brush your teeth. And they're like, what?
It's purely sound.
That would be hilarious, and I'd be down for that curse.
Okay. So,
Same
you're...
scenario.
Don't look at me like that.
I'm hoping you're getting us back on track.
Yes.
Okay.
So, you're trying to not get sold.
Kind of.
And what do you want us to do?
Yeah, how do we keep that from happening?
We can buy her.
With
We don't
us
have
and
money.
what money?
Bird friend is right.
We got treasures.
Barnsman is right.
We could trade your treasures.
What treasures?
The things.
You can give up your
Your
fork.
treasures.
She's like motioning what I assume is to your like pot and pan and your or
My
your,
pan and
your skillet
spatula?
and your-
I think what we should first look off at selling is your stupid fork.
It's a treasure.
Are you gonna sell that?
No, it's mine.
Well, these are mine.
We do have to have hushed tones with this stuff, okay? No, I don't think any of us have any true coin to speak of. Because we're slaves.
So how are you looking at us to help you?
Well, I was about to say it. And if I could just say it there, that'd be great. It'd be super. We'd have a great time. All right, so tomorrow we can set it up that we're all in the same cart together, the same wagon. And we're not the strongest, even Greg and Ebron, and he's like sitting.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, he's sitting on Falco's bed, and his head has just been drooped this whole time. He's like this big, burly dragonborn, but he looks like it's just been taken out of him. And she goes, yeah, even Greg and Ebron over there, he just hasn't really been the same since the incident. And so we're hoping that maybe you, because you're at such a disadvantage, would we're gonna break out tomorrow in transit. And
How are they going to transport us?
well, you remember the boxes you came in,
Mm-hmm.
those wagons with the nice little bars?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's how we're going out. So
And how many of those do you think that they're taking with them?
we think somewhere between 6 and 8. But we have Emili can get her hands on the actual logs, and she helps Shinada. And go on, buddy. They do the whole logistics of it, because the house slaves, by and large, a lot of them, especially if they're the trustworthy ones, they get a lot of perks. They get do a lot of cool stuff.
So do you think you can get us into the back caravan?
Well, I was leaving it up to Emili had to figure that out, and she's
Kiss Moon here, reminding you that sex may be great, but these fine podcasts are better. Go ahead, give 'em a go.
What would you do if I told you that the world is not what it seems?
You're telling me that potato salad is the key to other worlds? Ha! It's not even the best side dish.
And people are not who they appear to be.
I don't know that we can trust Master Goucher.
Well, I know for damn sure we can't trust Charles Edward Cheese.
My name's not Mike. Where puns run rampant through the streets.
The Global Adventurers Guild Master Enterprises will not stand for this.
Well, it's gag me for sure, so I'm pretty sure they take everything on their knees, don't they?
And it's hard to tell who the real monsters are.
Well, yeah, it's a mimic. But I'm Francis the Lion.
3 heroes.
You have my sword.
You have my kazoo.
Oh god, my hip.
Face off against 3 villains.
Never again will they enslave me.
We'll make damn sure of that.
I'm Francis the Lion.
We know.
To keep the world of Euphrae from ripping apart.
This damn portal won't close.
Have you tried turning it off and back on again?
And Tim and Terry from getting even more screwed.
They're totally werewolves.
Yep, they're definitely werewolves.
Holy shit, those guys are werewolves.
Welcome to A Fool's Quest. A Fool's Quest can be found on all major podcasting platforms simply by searching A Fool's Quest.
Adventure, laughter, and a complete disregard for the rules. From Afar Podcast is a Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play podcast with a focus on roleplay, making goofs, and storytelling. Join us aboard the Sea Monster for hijinks on the high seas as a diverse party searches for the fabled lost city of Atlantis. Find us on all major podcast platforms and on social media at From Afar Podcast. Come aboard the Sea Monster and join these 4 friends separated by distance but brought together through adventure.
We were actually, me and my friend here.
He points to a cat.
Oh, you're friends with a cat? Yes, he's one of those Dreamlands cats. So, he's more than a cat.
Yes, and he is very lucky to consider myself his friend.
What did he say? He said that I was lucky to consider myself his friend.
Oh, okay.
I do feel that way.
Okay.
I don't have too many friends.
You really aren't that bright, are you?
No.
Hey, it's me, Adam, the DM over at Microphones and Monsters. You just got done listening to a short clip from our show. Microphones and Monsters is a Cthulhu Mythos 5th edition actual play podcast. We ask you to join us every week, Monday and Friday. You can find us on your favorite podcatcher, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. You can find all of our links at microphonesandmonsters.com.
Right. That being said, remember, showing support on our social media is free. And we appreciate it because it goes a very long way. Especially if you give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcast. It means a lot to us and it goes a very long way. With all that being said, let's get back to the action.
Sam, when I did my session 0, the the commander who was doing a lot of the training, were they a halfling? I remember that.
No, it was a dwarf.
I couldn't remember. Okay,
It was a dwarf.
I remember they were small, but
Yeah, it was a dwarf, and he had, the mohawk.
well, there's the female one. Not that was like under him. That was like leading our training sessions.
I should remember this, but I don't.
I don't.
It was a while ago.
It would change how I treat Tibbs.
Yeah, Tibbs. Yeah. So for now, let's say yes.
Okay.
Because fuck it, I'm
Right.
God. So, come at me.
Okay.
At me with that shit.
I'm treating her as if she has like this high level of authority. So
Okay.
I'm like
Perfect.
at attention when she's speaking and like listening to everything she says.
Awesome. And Emili is like addressing Surtos at this point, and she says, yeah, so we believe that they are having the very last one as kind of a decoy for most intents and purposes, because we also believe that we will be canvassed once again. So we are going to pick the second from the last, because I believe that they will keep the last one empty. So they're not going to fill up all of the wagons. They're only going to fill up all but 2.
What is the purpose of us being towards the back then? Like, what's the goal?
The further from the front,
The easier it is to get away.
the less we have to pass by, or the less that are going to pass by us or possibly see us.
Yes, but the only real problems that we have to deal with the
The
whipmasters that are watching the back and the sides.
Are we trying to make like an escape then? Is it-
Aw, welcome to the game.
Thank you.
Oh, what are you doing here? Aw.
I'm listening to everything she says, and I'm so
Yeah.
attentive.
He's like standing at
Meanwhile, I'm over here, I'm like, oh, she's a halfling.
He has nothing else anyone else is saying but just her. He's full tunnel vision right on it.
What?
Yeah, just the halfling. She had stopped talking 10 minutes ago, but you're still nodding. Yeah, so that's kind of what we're dealing with here. And we're going to try and figure out if we can do it, probably not during transit, but somewhere between camps. And we want to know that you guys are down for it, because kind of our last hope.
Are we able to obtain any weapons?
We don't have any on us here, no. And I feel like, Greg and Nebrin, what do you think there, bud? And he's going to turn and say, I think that the best hope we get to get a weapon is off a whipmaster, and I don't want to.
Sorry. So, to be clear, your idea is not to escape while we are traveling. It is to escape from one of the camps that we stop at.
I mean, we are still traveling, but no, not while we are in motion.
Okay. That's what I'm trying to...
During a stop. Are we gonna run on foot? Or are we gonna try to take horses?
From what I was seeing there from previous trips I've taken there, there's definitely a portion of the woods where I think that if we can get off on the second camp, if we can manage it there, we can head to the southeast area and make it to the woods there. And if we can do that, we can lose them in those woods and we'll be home free.
Maybe if we can pin down a whipmaster and take their weapons, or if somebody can sneakily steal their weapons.
Maybe
just do dramatic prairie dog like.
Maybe our crow friend can take some shiny, heavy metal things from some of these guards.
I do like shiny things.
They are shiny.
Boy.
The whips?
Can you hold a whipman down?
Probably.
Boy.
To that other guy, I think I could probably hold somebody down.
You hold him down? No, take it.
He could probably use you as a weapon, so...
Ooh, I got a twinkle in my eye.
That's like a laser beam. You think it's a twinkle, but everyone else is like, "Oh, sweet Jesus! Why is it so bright?" And you're like,
You are right. I am a weapon.
Since
Perfect.
I don't think at least one of us wants to... one of us doesn't want to stay with this group.
I got shit to do.
Two of us don't want to stay with this group.
I don't care either way.
I'm voting for you, okay?
If you guys are wondering what true neutral
I need
is,
to return to the Dragoons. I must leave this group.
Three of us, so you're stuck with us because we're babysitting you.
Okay.
Boy. You could come with us.
Okay.
All four of us are not having a good time here. At all.
I mean, the bats were really nice. I've never had such a big bat.
Don't try to recruit. Don't try to recruit a kid.
We're sorry. We do not need cooks. We need strong lads.
He's a child.
We don't even know what you can cook. We've never experienced it. What good are you?
Oh shit!
I'm very good at cooking.
Hornman, I'm sure you are sufficient.
Falco backs up slowly.
Oh, you're very, very much assistance when trying to...
I came
Sure you did.
On them.
No. Oh god. It's all over. Game is done. We're done.
Yeah, I was just gonna start.
I never listen. I know as a GM I'm supposed to like corral you. I never do. I always make it worse. I'm the fucking worst.
Zero, let's talk about pregnant cake.
I brought a skillet and a spatula. What did you bring?
The treasure.
You brought a fork.
Wait. Treasure.
Can I borrow your skillet?
To do what?
Wait, do Kenkus cry?
Borrow it.
This one does.
To what? That is in the cards, yes.
Okay.
What?
We don't have to swing you right now.
He wants to swing at people with a skillet for those on the podcast.
Yeah, sorry. Hit
You're
somebody.
good.
Hit somebody with a skillet.
I can't corral you,
You're
but I can do that.
You're looking at the DM's camera.
Yeah, I
They
know.
still can't see
Yeah,
you.
I know. I don't care. I was looking at you, not the camera.
Okay.
Just camera.
Question to you, Metal Man.
It's over there.
Are we recording this?
9 minutes.
Never mind.
Everything else is gone.
Sorry.
12 seconds, 14 seconds, 10 seconds, a minute and 20.
Sorry. Question to you, little man.
The sides of this pan, can you bend them outwards to make it flat?
Try.
You're the strongest person here, and I'm saying that to a child when I have something made of metal here, but
Let's go on that one. That's like.
So you agree the child has significant potential for the dragoons?
I agree that the child is stronger than you are.
So he grips it from both sides, and you see his.
Don't break it.
You see his muscles engorge. Flex.
Moist. What?
Talk about a child, people.
Yeah.
He begins to pull, and from somewhere, maybe deep in the walls, you hear the triumphant music emitting. Doo, doo, doo. Yeah. We went different ways, but I liked both of them. We're keeping. Don't scratch that, Carl. We're gonna keep both of those soundtracks for post. So as he's pulling on it, it seems like light is coming from behind him, and everyone looks at it wide-eyed, mouth almost agape, and he's and then you hear a quick pop, and he sets the pan down, and it goes ow 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 ow.
I'll try later.
Ow,
It hurt.
It turns out it's a cast iron pan, and he's still a kid. So it dawns back on you that that's what you asked him to do.
Yep. Oh. All right.
That was a 9, everybody.
Yeah, it was nice.
That was a
I
9.
like this.
Maybe you're not the chosen one. Chosen one.
Leave the boy alone. We're basically babysitting him, even though you're the youngest here.
All right. Now that we're all in agreement,
yes,
this is kind of what we're doing. You're gonna follow everything to the letter for the instructions for tomorrow,
Yes, ma'am.
and we're gonna keep our heads down and our mouths shut. Okay, and then
eyes down, mouth shut.
We'll all get into the
down.
Second.
There you go.
Perfect. The second wagon from last.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I think that we're going to go, I think still the plan, the best course of action is the second encampment we stop at.
Second encampment, second to last cart.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a lot of twos, I think.
That's the entire motif
You
of
can
this
count that
campaign.
high.
I can.
Right?
So glad
Let's
I got a
not
good
make
education.
let's not make the call for this the motto for this whole plan that number 2 is the motto.
Don't you got to go number 2 on this?
No.
It's a catch-22 here, bud. All right. What are your names? Starting with you.
What do you mean my name? Oh.
What do people call you there?
Oh.
Yeah.
Ziemniak.
Oh. And what about you? And she's gonna point to you. Falco.
I'm Falco.
Oh.
Nice to meet you. Take my hand out, shake her hand.
All right. And you?
I am R9731.
I kind of figured I'd hear that one.
Thank you.
Surtos, Urbros.
Horned man.
All right. Now we've all our
I didn't
acquaintances.
give you a name.
My name is R9731.
Yeah, my name's Surtos. I don't need another one.
So with that among us ass, I am. We're gonna head out before anyone gets suspicious.
That's a great idea.
We shouldn't be suspicious.
Don't be
Not suspicious. It's every time. I love those two. I'm technically homeless. Okay. So, he's so great. All right. They leave your dwelling mostly because it smells like foot in here. We're gonna cut back to a cantina. That's
Knew it. Too many Star Wars.
copyright.
Not
Alright,
Star Wars at all.
No,
It's not.
wood floors on hard sand. And this wooden shack structure has 2 tables in it, barely big enough to fit 4 people at them, and sure as hell not enough seats for that. So the cantina has 2 tables, barely enough seats for those. It has 1 beam in the center. It has a small bar with 1 bartender behind it, and there are a few shady-looking individuals. Your classic cliche cantina. And then all of a sudden, the old wooden door bursts open, and a cloaked figure walks in and slams it shut. This is the last place the tracks you had found had led. From a large caravan had headed this way, and it seems like even though there were a few merchants along the roads, there's only one fairly large caravan where it seemed like an oddly shaped walking gate, like a gate of speed, had reached, and from there had left you, and at this point had stopped here at least. So you essentially your lead has led you here. So what would you like to do?
So I'm in the cantina right now.
Yeah.
And some cloak guy just walked in.
No, you are the cloak guy.
I'm the cloak guy.
Yeah. It was you all along. Shamalama ding dong. That's a twist.
I was gonna fight him too.
Yeah. You're gonna fight yourself. You son of a bitch, where are they? I don't know. Tell me.
Nigga Rayne.
What? Alright, sounded. Alright.
Funny thing.
Ask the barkeep. Did you see a devilish looking fella come through here the past couple days?
Traveler, I don't know what you're getting at. There's a lot of rough type of people come through here.
Horns.
You're serious? Like a literal
yes.
devil man?
Yep.
No. What the? No. No, they only come through here are merchants and, every now and then a very large circus folk or some other sort of slaver caravan type shit. But, no devil man.
No devil man.
It's weird.
Can I roll to see if he's lying?
No.
The track's led me here.
No, because I'm going to give you one better. Insight would tell you that if there was a caravan of sorts, maybe not everyone would have entered. Maybe only those that needed to set up the resupply would have entered.
Alright. And where do these caravans typically go to?
Across the border, I guess.
Across the border.
Yeah, we're basically on the border right now. It's the
Is
last
there-
stop until the Boran province with those bunch of prickheads.
I keep hearing that.
It's because they're dicks. Walking around, clothed phalluses, talking to people, want to slit them.
Drinking out cups.
Wait. Cloaked phalluses or like
clothed?
Oh, so
I mean, cloaked, sure.
Naked?
Yeah. Everyone's naked under their clothes.
Just looks over the bar. He's completely commanded defenseless.
He's doing the
Donald Duck.
Donald Duck. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Fuck you, Graham. I was gonna say it. I should have waited.
Just a half second longer.
More.
It would have been your mic, not mine.
It would have been your phone.
That's right here. It's good. I got a case on it to hold. Just gonna wait a minute.
How much further till
To the border?
to the province with the dicks?
All right. Yeah, probably another half-hour ride or so, maybe at most.
All right.
Yeah. You seem kind of out of breath, stranger. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't take you too long at all.
You got anything to eat here?
I got some swill. Nothing much. Dried ration.
That'll do. Yeah, I'll take some.
All right.
And some water.
Oh, all right. Need For both the ration
That's
and
the expensive stuff.
the water, we're going to do a 3 silver.
Alright, sounds good.
So you resupply, and as you kind of turn to leave, one of the gentlemen that's sitting at the table stand up and say, "Where are you going?"
I'm going to the province with the digs.
Do you pay the tax?
What tax?
It's our cantina. It's our tax.
Tax for what? I just bought stuff from you guys.
2 others stand up from the table.
Okay. I'm sorry, what tax? I just bought some stuff. What do you want?
Look, it's a gold pass.
Gold to pass.
Yeah.
Why?
It's our cantina. You're taking our stuff. Look, these can go by any of our folk. You're taking it. You gotta pay the tax.
What if I don't have a tax?
And we'll take it off you in other ways.
What do these guys look like?
They look like two of them, 2 out of 3 of them kind of look like your typical kind of drunk shit, like shit face kind of like scraggle, stubble, disheveled clothing, haven't bathed in probably 2 or 3 days. Yeah, the one that's directly talking to you seems like the most well put together, but still looks like he's probably, someone's disowned kid or something that's like shit off them.
I'm gonna enter combat here.
Okay. So we will pause from that. The camera draws back through out to the outside of the cantina, and there is yells and wood breaking and screams. And then there is the sound of someone being thrown, and then one of the gentlemen are chucked through the window on the right-hand side, and then the door bursts open outward this time, but it doesn't go outward. It only goes inward, and so the door breaks and hangs off the hinge, and then Rayne fixes his cloak, grabs from just inside the cantina his water skin and his ration, adjusts his neck, and continues walking towards the horse. And we pan inward to see the inside of the cantina where everything is torn up. The 3 guys laying waste, and the bartender is peeking over the bar as he was hiding behind it, looking to see if everything's over.
I do still leave.
That's awesome. How do you want to leave it? Is it sitting somewhere, or do you like toss it back?
No, I just toss it back.
Yeah. Baller. And
We thought the horse was the one with the tentacles the whole
right.
time.
That is where we'll take a break.